Welcome guys. So, first YouTube video or not sure about that, but we're in for pull today, training my good pal and client Skid. If you've been on my Instagram in the last year or so, you'll have seen exactly where he's come from to where he is now, and just the level of progress he's made. So we're just going through his warm-ups, get the shoulder joint warm, go into some exercises, a few reps first, then we're going to jump into a single arm lat pull down. For a pull day, I like to start with a pull down and a row. Just go through 20 reps or so on each before you hit your first exercise. Just get the blood in the muscle, get that connection in place, and you'll be well away. Oh. Straps, a man's best friend for a pull day. If you're struggling with like forearm pump or grip strength, and you're simply getting too far in session where you can't perform an exercise because your forearms are absolutely burning to pieces, get some straps. You'll connect with your back a lot more as well. So, single arm lat pull down. The aim here is to drop that elbow and get that into your back pocket or your hip. One point to make clear is that don't let this shoulder go too far forward. Half the movement is then bringing it back to allow us to drop the elbow. Now I know Skid here is internally thinking about a tempo count. He's not rushing the movement, which is one of the biggest mistakes that people make. You need to consider time and attention. Now I think it's worth mentioning as well, not every gym is going to have one of these pieces of kit, so this movement can be performed on a cable stack or a cable stack with a bench. Good. Sits in prime seat as well. Perfect. Lovely. So the setup Skid has on this machine, and for any chest supported kind of row, is drive that sternum, your hard part of your chest, into the pad. Have it too low and you're going to probably struggle breathing, too high, probably a little bit too uncomfortable. A cue that I also give my clients is just drop your hips back. That'll give you that little lean forward to help you drive your sternum into the pad. Now, feet wise, Skid's a little bit too big for this machine, but I'll always say drive your feet through the floor. It'll allow you to generate a lot of power going forward.
Come on, keep working.
Come on.
Go. Drive.
Last one.
Again. Yep. Come on.
Yeah. Keep going, come on. Last few. One more with you. Yeah, finish that. Good intensity, bro. That's one thing that I've driven into Skid early doors, is making sure his intensity is on point. Coming into the gym to train and then to train properly to failure is a big difference, do you not think?
Yeah, massive difference, definitely. Brought my physique on best intensity, learning how to train, just nailing it really.
It's definitely a case of it's not, you don't come in first session and hit the level of intensity. I've kind of driven it into him over time, and each time you get to one level, you train that a little bit harder and you realise you can actually do that a little bit more each session. So if you're in now and you're kind of not hitting failure, but you're intense there, keep pushing because you'll get there.
Yeah, learning. It definitely takes time, but it comes, it comes.
Single arm, plate loaded row. I wish I had one of these but Normanton. Wink, wink, get one sorted. I don't feel like I'll get kicked out. Foot plate.
4.
So again here, you're just driving that elbow back into your back pocket. Now, notice how skid has got a slight lean to the side he's working on. Just simply letting him bias that lat a little bit more stability. Feet are driven into the pads. Notice how upper body isn't moving. All that's moving is just this elbow back in line with his torso.
Come on, drive. Get it.
Elbow back and drive it round a little bit. There we are. Yeah, come on. To a seated row. Now with this seated row you can actually bias it whether you want it to be like your upper back or target your lats. Now how would you know where you're targeting? That is determined by your elbow path. Now if you flare your elbows up and out, that's going to be hitting more of the upper back, mid back. The other movements that we've done in the session, we've had our elbow coming by the side of us, in line right by his torso. That will target more of your lat and lower lat.
Let's get it, come on. Right. Yes. Come on, drive, get it. And again. Yep. One more. Drive. Come on, finish. Finish. Yes.
Come on. Stick with it. Yeah, come on. That's yours. Very good.
That were a lot better, wasn't it?
Now, another benefit of training at a gym like Ultra Flex Rotherham is the range of kit. Now, this is a prime attachment. Today, we're going to be going for an underhand grip. So, you can see the benefit that this sort of stuff gives you. It gives you the variety of movements, able to target different areas. So, very important training at a good gym with good equipment. Lovely training. Now, the mistake you see people make on this is they lean far too far back. Go. 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 Go.
Good, come on. Drive. Yes.
Nah. Ah. Fluid head gasket then. That one went. Woo. Go.
Once again, drive. Get it. Yep. And again. One more at least.
Happens we don't wrap. Bro, yeah, we don't wrap up. Things start to hurt and go wrong. Like, don't wrap that bit around, perch your ass on back of the seat.
What, like towards top of the seat?
Yeah. And lean into it.
So ideally, where does that want to be hitting? Just like...
I think your sternum roughly, again. Which that looks about right. Yeah, I looks a tad better than I do. So like I said earlier in the video, now a chest supported row is useful because we get the pad there to push against. Now, finish that. Lovely. So yeah, when you're doing any sort of row with a chest support pad, that increases stability there. If you're doing something like a bent over row, don't get that stability of having a pad there. Yeah, it's a little bit of a different movement in terms of what you're going to get out of it. A bit more control this, driving the elbows back.
Yeah, come on. Yep. Come on. One more. Up.
I've tried. Session. Bit of biceps, then we're home for a Sunday roast. I go a touch further in me on that.
I like having my thumbs like that though.
That works, bro. Perfect. Okay, full session done, or the back portion anyway. 2 sets of bars now. We'll run you through an exercise that I like, do some tension. Not a lot of weight, so it's going to challenge you really in like the length and range, getting these shorts hard. But we'll see how it goes. Couple reps and I'll get warmed up. So, seated doubles. My clients will know what this is. It's an absolute killer of a movement, back end of a full session. Blows your biceps to bits. So with this, really, want to just retract the shoulders ever so slightly. When you get at the bottom of the movement, I want you to tense your tricep, fully lengthening the bicep, and then drive it up. No bounce, no momentum, just pure muscle moving the weight. 4 sets of 10. 10 seconds rest between them. Guarantee you'll be able to feel the bicep by the end of it.
Yes, come on. Up. Again. Yes.
Doesn't have to be an exact science, doesn't have to be 10 reps exactly. Just hit failure. I mean, if you're hitting failure at like 3 reps, then pick up a lower weight and go again. But if you're hitting 8 or 9, that's our set done. Ooh.
Come on, finish. Good.
Last stretch now, mate. Last set, come on. Now, well, actually, it's worth making a point of his elbow positioning here. At the bottom of the movement, so pretty much halfway up to 3/4 of the way up, he's locked in position, but he only brings it forward ever so slightly, just so he can get the bicep short at the top. So see, locked, yeah, perfect. That's a wrap for this session. So pull, bit of back and biceps pretty much, whichever you want to call it. Hope you'll be able to take some tips away from that. There are a lot of valuable cues which you can take into your training, which perhaps you don't know, and just something like that can literally transform your training, get you them next results that you need. So hope you enjoyed it. Any questions or anything, let me know.